We'll see. If I'm not here in another month, then you know how this went.
You know it's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Badly. So we're working with a tech company at the moment that someone else in the office was working on, and Majid asked me to get on it with him, and then I've kind of slowly sectioned out into leading it. It kind of happened quite quickly. It was when Majid was away, and then he kind of said, "I'll catch you up when I get back." And when he got back, he was like, "Oh, you're leading it now." And I was like, "Oh, great!" Like obviously exciting, but really nerve-wracking as well, I think.
Are you been at the company for like a few months? How are you finding heading the project?
I haven't even been here for 2 months yet. I think it's 2 months in about a week, around 2 months. So obviously really, I'm anxious about it, but also really excited because I know that you wouldn't get this at any other company. This company is a start-up, so it's really, really exciting that they've given me this opportunity and that they trust me, which they probably wouldn't be doing something like this for months and months at another company. But it was definitely scary when I started to look at it, but it's not. I feel like if Majid trusts me, then I've got to try and trust myself.
Yeah.
I find it hard to have faith in myself about something. So at first I was kind of like felt a bit blindsided, but I'm doing okay. I'm learning off Neil. Neil's giving me loads of stuff to kind of go by and writing loads of notes. I'm going back and forth with the client, and she seems happy at the moment. Yeah. So yeah, it's going okay.
So how are you finding that work then? How's the workload? What's it like?
I don't mind. A little bit more, I suppose, because it's sort of, it doesn't stop. So because they're in obviously the other side of the world.
Yeah.
If they message me when I'm about to go to bed, or message me as soon as I wake up, then we'll email them back. But it's kind of a little bit more that sort of I haven't always got it in my phone, but there might always be a message that comes through or something that needs to be dealt with.
Yeah.
And I think I'm prepared that if I have to do something on the weekend or do something a little bit later or a little bit earlier, then I will. I kind of like doing work. I like keeping busy. So it's not. I don't have an issue with that. It's just the sort of stress of doing something wrong or bad. But Majid was like to me, well, you can do things wrong. He was like, you make mistakes, you just learn from them, don't do them again.
Yeah.
So, you know, if I make a mistake, it's not the end of the world, but I just can't.
It's a learning curve.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a learning curve.
Just can't keep making them.
What are the expectations of you for this project then? What are they?
I think just to make sure that the client's happy, that everything's done on time, that if there is a hiccup, I deal with it and make it become smooth again, like even it out, just to make sure that all the deliverables are met as well, so that the views of the videos are met, and if not, we have to put other things in place to make sure that they get the amount of views that they want. But just making sure that not only the client's happy, but also the influencer's happy, because what the client might want in a video, the influencer might not actually want to do. So they might want to have a different idea than the client has. So it's kind of just bringing them together and kind of making sure that both of them are happy together and the same sort of idea that they've created in their own head of what it's going to look like. But kind of just being the one in the middle to like kind of make things happen on both sides and then bring it all together and just make sure it happens smoothly and on time. Make sure everything's like done to the right standards. So I suppose not much pressure then. So Neil's job is account executive, right?
Yeah.
And so since we've been here, we've kind of been doing a little bit of everything. I suppose, and working on proposals and in and out of other stuff. And I think what Majid wants me to do is he wants me to be more client-based. On Friday we had our review, and he kind of gave us all our strengths and our weaknesses. Yeah. And he said that he thinks that I'm good with clients. He says that I'm quite confident and hardworking, and said some other nice things, but I can't really remember. He said some bad things as well. Okay, not bad, but just things I need to work on. But he said that he thinks that I'll be best client-based rather than maybe I'll be working proposal, but maybe not as much, and just do this a little bit more. So I think this is, like account exec. There's stuff that I'm doing, I'm kind of working on that. So yeah, it's like an account executive. But I think that answers that. To be honest, I'm kind of trying to figure out what I'm doing myself at the moment. So I'm like, I don't 100% know.
So just
I'm trying to learn
as you go.
What I'm doing and what I'm supposed to do and what is required of me. So this is kind of a gist. Majid might watch this and be like, no, Natasha, that isn't what I was asking of you. And I'll be like, okay, back to the drawing board.
I guess being like thrown in the deep end for something like this, like you can maybe learn this over a couple of years. But like, if you get thrown in right in the deep end with a client, like an actual like real client, then that's where you're going to learn.
Yeah.
That well, you know there's a lot of pressure on it. That's where you know you're going to learn.
That's what I think I was so anxious about, that the fact that it's not like in-house and then I'm doing a proposal and I'm showing it to Majid and making sure it's okay, and then he's going to be like, oh no, go back and do that, because it's with a client and it's obviously needs to be done to the high standard straight away, rather than going back and having corrections, because it's all got to be done to a certain time. I was really, really nervous, and I was speaking to one of my friends. She was like, Natasha, why are you complaining? Like, if you went in and you was working for months and months and months doing coffee or something else, then you'd be complaining. So you've been given such a good opportunity, you shouldn't be complaining about it, you should be happy about it. Exactly. But oh god, it's such a race. I hope this isn't like a representation of how this is going to go for me, but I am anxious, and being thrown in the deep end is a little bit scary. Yeah. But also, I suppose it shows that Majid trusts me. If Majid thinks they can do it, or if the company thinks they can do it, then maybe I just have to believe in myself a little bit more, and hopefully the results will be there and I will actually succeed in doing so. But
that's what I like to hear.
We'll see. If I'm not here in another month, then you know how this went.
You know it's gone.
Yeah,
it's gone.
Sadly.